What's going on, everybody? Welcome back to another late night in the BrewLab with me, Lone Fox, your brewmaster in chief. And tonight, in the BrewLab, I'm not gonna come at you with a full episode of spoiler talk. I've decided, since I am still on holiday, and I just don't have the time in the day to go and do full episodes of all the spoilers as they come out, that unfortunately this will be the first time since a few good sets now that there will not be episodes of spoiler talk, but I will check in and maybe just point out some of the cards that really interested me from each day of the various spoilers, especially because there'll be about 3 days between each time that you guys see me between now and when I finally get back to Indonesia. So briefly, very briefly, so much wow. Like, first of all, wow, power level, we'll crank up on the power level dial there. What's he? Holy cow. Incredible set. Like, it's looking amazing. And my first take from, where we've gotten so far is mono green is gonna be a thing. Like, and the cards that really stick out to me from that, what is all of this Spanish stuff going on here? Wait a second. Am I in the right place? Okay. First of all, Bloated Contaminator over here. Right underneath my face. 3 mana, 4/4. Last time we saw that was on the Oath Growth Troll. 4/4 Trample. But not it like that, just that would be insane, right? No. It's also got Toxic, which, for those of you who don't know yet, it's basically, I guess, as far as I understand, depending on how big the Toxic number is, there's cards with like Toxic 3, Toxic 2, whatever. That's how many poison counters the opponent gets, and they need to get to 10 to die. So it's slightly different from the old poison counters and infect and things like that, but very much the same at the end of the day. So in this case, of course, with the trample, much higher chance that it'll get through for the damage and apply the poison counter. But it does not end there. Whenever it does get through for combat damage to a player, proliferate. Which, if you don't know as well, I mean, it's an old mechanic coming back. It just puts a counter of any kind of counter that you have on creatures, planeswalkers, enchantments, whatever. You get one more of those counters. So you get one more loyalty, one more +1/+1 counter, one more whatever type of counter. It's bonkers. It's bonkers. So to have that, like, I'll keep going through the green cards. I think I'm just going to just a little zoom in on green today. You're going to play this on turn 1. Venerated Rot Priest. 1 mana, 1/2. Already that is, again, like, just amazing on the cost of it. And then you get again, Toxic. So it can start swinging and apply those poison counters straight away. And then whenever a creature you control becomes the target of a spell, target opponent gets a poison counter. And it doesn't specify if it's a spell you control or opponent controls. So you can have, Tameo safekeepings, and the opponent goes to remove your Venerated Rot Priest or your, Bloated Contaminator, for that matter. And you just wait for them to get the poison counter from the Venerated Rot Priest ability, and then you Tameo safekeeping, and they get another poison counter because you just targeted a creature with a spell. I mean, how many of those interactions are they going to want to go through before they... I could see a really toxic deck coming. And then, last card I really just want to touch on briefly, but then I promise we'll jump into tonight's brew, is Tyrannax Rex you have on the top end, with some ramp, of course, and whatever, but Tyrannax Rex, Phyrexian Dinosaur, 8/8. Yeah, it's 7 mana, like Titan of Industry, but we have many ways of cheating it in. But also, not so difficult to get to 7 mana these days. Spell can't be counted, so no, make disappears or anything. It's got Trample, Ward, and Haste. Ward 4 and Haste and Toxic 4. Like, they'll need 6 mana even if they, held up their, destroy evil, destroy evil or whatever. Infernal Grasp. Go for the throat. They're gonna need 6 mana. Can't be counted. Toxic 4. Trample and Haste. 8/8. This thing is bonkers, guys. And then the Nissa. I mean, green, if you haven't seen it, I'm not going to go over it. The green is just so far as I've seen. This troll here, even the Spinodome, like, it's just ridiculous cards. I'm sure white is also looking pretty interesting with these mites and stuff, and the White Sunlight's Twilight's probably the best one. Sorry, White Sun's Twilight is probably the best of the Twilight cycle. I'll jump back into a little bit of spoiler talk next time we see each other on the next brew. As you can see, I've been catching up myself here with Saffron Olive. But without further ado, let's jump into tonight's brew. By the way, ready for some Phyrexia. I've gone and splurged for myself my boosters. 80,000 gold saved up. Quite a fair amount of rares there. And 3,000 gems. I'm so ready. So freaking ready. The set's looking insane. So for tonight, I was going to, and I did make a little tweet about it, play some of this Meld. I was like, we reaching the end of this format, and Meld seemed to be like the coolest, most explosive thing to do in Bro standard, and it didn't make as much of a splash as I'd hoped. So I was going to revisit Mono Red, Rakdos Meld, but I did it in 2 very different ways, but they're not quite ready yet, so we'll just have to keep these for another day. And that brought me to Esper Meld, and then I also tried 2 different versions, and the final one that I came at, I've now melded 3 out of 4 games in unranked, but 3 in a row out of 4 games. It feels very, very consistent, and I thought, okay, perfect, let's jump in front of the camera. So without further ado, let's jump into tonight's brew. Esper Meld. I've just gone for, like, I don't know, consistency, I guess is the correct word here. There's a lot of 4-ofs, as you can tell, and the real reason to play Esper is Void Rend, 4 copies. This thing just getting through with these, like, Phyrexian Flesh Gorges, things like the Graveyard Trespasser. I absolutely love hitting with this. And then the fact that then, besides the point that it gets through Ward, it's uncounterable, and it can get through, it kills pretty much anything except for creature lands. It's just amazing right now, and so a full place of the Void Rend is our main removal of choice. But if now that I've been playing it, I think if I had to make one more adjustment, I might get rid of these marches. I'm just trying to think what we could replace with just the blue one. Maybe we just can cut the blue one and put one more white, one more black, or something like that. But let's play it a few times like this, because it has protected my Urza a few times, and I have used it in offensively a few times, getting the opponent's creatures out of the way, that sort of thing. So let's leave it for now. But the one card I'm still kind of on the fence about is March of Swirling Mist. We could maybe just put in a 2 Syncopates and trim 1 Negate. But anyway, like I said, it's a very early version 2. Haven't done any fiddling, but just going for consistency. So 4 of everything's. And what else? I mean, we've got a sweeper, we've got the card draw, we've got the card draw, we've got the removal, we've got the stuff, we can use Soul Partition defensively, offensively. We've got plenty of removal, we've got some life gain. It's been amazing. As far as the mana base goes, a little bit all over the place as well. My usual kind of early draft stuff, just 2 of each, and then I'll refine it down. But so far, the only thing that has 2 colored pips is the Path of Peril. Everything else is just 1, so it's been just fine. 4 Raffines, 1 Eiganjo, 1 Otawara, 1 Takenuma, 2 Mech Hangers for my Bankbusters. Let's go. Of course, I'm rocking the sweet new sleeves you get for buying the booster bundle. Gotta show off a little bit. Let's play one more in Unranked, and then we'll jump into some Mythic, by the way. Top 1000 is still rocking. Sorry guys, I'm recording. By the way, still a bit... you might still hear from my voice in the last video. It was terrible. When I went back and watched it, so clogged up. Alright, we do Unranked. We can just play. Negate, amazing right now. Just loving Negate over anything. Instead of stinky make disappear. TCG Onslaught 0686. Please not mono blue. Anything but mono blue. Oh, gross. And missing land drops. Whee! Okay. Maybe cast a Fable. Oh, gotta love the Negate, man. Gotta love that. Chances he has a 4 damage removal spell in Izzet colors. I guess he could be running like the sweeper. Play, what's it called? Burn down the house. Okay. Goes for the ramp. Wow, just bricking, huh? Complete brick sauce. Now he's got the counter negate. Let's it through. We'll probably draw a card, although we still have Soul Partition up. Okay, nice. Lands. Oh my god, dude, are you kidding me? Okay. I believe there's 25 lands in the deck. Like, what the heck is going on? Oonn's got probably make his land drop right now. He's up to 6. Maybe it's a bombardment deck. Well, we've got March of Otherworldly Lite for the bombardment, but wow, 3rd big score. Land. Please land. Woohoo! Okay. What I like about Urza and the cost reduction on the marches, it's kind of like the what's his name, the Haughty Jin. So you can have 1 white mana and still, you know, or you could have 1 blue mana and protect your Urza. Digging deep. Did you find another? No, you didn't. It's gone through like almost half his library. Okay. Note, there's no tax. Get in there with the Bankbuster, of course. And just hold up some mana for things. Various things. Void Rend. Soul Partition. I'm just maybe the crab is coming. The nasty crab. Wouldn't be surprised. All that ramp though, I don't know. I really don't know. Okay. Digging, man. This guy's digging. Four mana left. Maybe he does have, you know, a sweeper. Oh, I forgot to draw with my Bankbuster. That was quite silly. Ooh, hello. What would you discard? I get the feeling that I'm not going to need these Path of Perils. But I kind of just want to hold up Soul Partition to protect my Urza. So I will discard Cut Down. And I still have potentially the mana to cycle Raffine's Tower and draw a card. EOT. Yeah, if he plays the crab now, I'm just screwed. No? Like, just regardless. That card always just... I need to have, like, 2 removal spells with more. I mean, look how many cards he has. And how much mana. But I don't know if this is going that direction. With the... I really don't know. Fourth big score. What are you digging for, man? Smoldering egg. Okay, so he's not going to sweep now. Unless he's got that other funny one, the new kicker one. He's got another turn. Oh. Okay. Mr. Turns guy. Don't know if that was the right decision. Those for the little dudes. That's nice. Okay. Easy peasy. Yes, I take 3. That's okay. I'll pass the turn. Just in case he's got another burn down the house or something. Uncounterable. Perfect against this deck, by the way. Now I'm starting to think there may be some Maniform Hellkites scurrying about in here. Oh, it's Meld time. Game 1. This is my 4th one in a row out of 5 games. No, sorry. 5th out of 6 games.
Designs are in need of testing.
Let's go to 8.
Victory at any cost.
Mech Hangar, you say?
Fetch me more power stones.
Fetch me more power stones. I feel like they dropped the ball a little bit with the... You know, they could have done some really cool graphic. The Disciple of the Drowned. How delightful. That's just so delightful. Truly, marvelous.
Possible.
Like throwing up. Cannot believe that, dude. Holy cannolis. Mech Hangar to the rescue. Da-da. Da-da-da-da-da. Well, he may have removal for the Bankbusters, or we've got lethal. Let's see. And Negate in case. I think we're good. Oh, we got the Meld. Didn't do much, but we got the Meld. Oh, wow. What super toxic deck from the opponent. Took him a long while to get things going. I feel a bit bad, like, how many big scores he had to go through. I guess maybe he was just running very few copies of his win cons and things, and just, like, lots of ramp and card draw and stuff, but it's still a fun brew, this one. Especially now that there's no Goldspan Dragon to just make it obnoxious. Alright, but game 1, victory in unranked. Now, I'm in Mythic, right? And I'm in the top 1000. The number of people playing mono red, at least this is my experience. Standard best of 1. Like, between like 1,000 and around 900, 950 was just like mono red. So I'm hoping that the amount of spot removal is going to kind of help me, and the Path of Peril. Let's see. Let's see how it goes in ranked. Lite. Down to 96, huh? Maybe a little bit more. Actually, I find, man, it's just been, okay, more soldiers. Let's get the Bankbuster rolling. Like, what could that have been? Like, yeah, we're on a roll now. This could just be like control, you know, and not soldiers. In retrospect, see, had the syncopate. That's what it was. Nasty. I played right into that. See what you get for being a noob. Okay, so maybe it was just a lucky syncopate. Maybe it is soldiers. He's gonna get rid of my Bankbuster, I guess. Good now. So I don't have to freaking sit here and... Okay. This time I got Negate ready. Gotta love Negate. Okay, this is interesting now, you know? I really don't quite know what the opponent's up to yet. What deck is this? Azorius Flash. So you'll have the Wandering Emperor, most probably. Yeah, we have the March, that's why I just swung in there like that. Okay. As I thought.
I hope you're ready to lose. I guess that's that.
Please be out of freaking counter spells. Thank you. I think I'll probably get rid of this wedding announcement, hey. Like, ASAP. I'm melding for like the 6th game in a row if this next turn goes through without a hitch. So, he's got something. You have got to be kidding me. Wow, the algorithm is having a laugh today, huh? Cool, cool, cool. Hey man, I'll take it. That was sick. Activated ability or triggered ability. The what? Just don't want to risk any kind of thing, like even an Eiganjo. Gotta try it again, right? Imagine he's got another overcharged amalgam. I'll flip out. Or he's got another spectral adversary. He's gonna phase out my Urza. Dude, please. Please, please. Oh, this has been terrible. Okay. Goes through. At least I can say I'm melding.
Tactics are incomparable. This is the legacy of the Thran.
Stuff it. Gain me some life. These are gonna cost nothing.
Planeswalker. Move.
Should be able to do this. For 1 mana, yes. Yes. Misa likey. Oh. Battle of the Planeswalkers. I think mine are a little stronger.
Strike true.
I can... But if he swings it... I mean, he will swing all at me. It's 3-4. He goes down to...
I have got new moves
I'm
to
just doing
teach you.
7, 8, 9. It's not quite enough to do my ultimate next turn, unfortunately. But that's okay. Double strike. 8, 9. Dude, this guy, man. Okay. Urza survives.
Only a fool provokes a greater power. Oh, bad man. At any cost. Next experiment begins.
Bankbuster. Okay. Urza's dangling on, but we've got a backup lined up already. Almost just like insta-meld the next turn. 3, so we'll leave before. We draw 1 land.
All right, my turn. Mere anger is the best you can do.
Okay. You, slimy person.
Victory at any cost.
Okay. Let's go for the colorless
Each
tokens.
device has a role in my plan.
In my plan. Man. 6 Meld in a row. First one in Mythic. Esper Meld, guys. Most reliable way to Meld Urza? Question mark. So far, yes. And I've played a lot of different options, so maybe you want to keep an eye out for here in this like tail end of the format as we go into New Phyrexia. Man, I can't wait. Sound like a stuck record, but this is gonna be a doozy. Yeah, and there's just like a really nice mono white like infect, you know, toxic tokens type thing going on, looking really cool. No, I've got to mulligan that, I'm afraid. Only 2 Mech Hangers in the deck, of course. Not the best hand. Okay, this time it's soldiers, so Path of Peril We need to find mana. I think we need to put in a 26th land or something. Nothing worth really doing any of that. Oh. Like holding up March, there wouldn't have been anything worthwhile. Okay, little lucky there. Hopefully we just draw the stand land. We can wipe these frontliners now before he plays the... Okay, epic. Blue source next turn would be off the charts. I forgot to put... Okay, the deck doesn't want me to win this time. Or the algorithm, or whatever you want to call it. I mean, when you get served crap like this, mulligan to wrong colors, then draw only uncastable things. I think he wants to hold up mana to draw cards with the officer, so he won't swing with the Mishra's Foundry at least. It's, I think, like do or die. We need to find a land. No, wait. What am I doing? We still got the... Yeah, this is GG. We got mana screwed. I don't think I can get it back out of this one. I mean, if we get another land next turn... No. I still die. So we get rid of the Siege Veteran. He flashes in the Resolute Reinforcements and activates the Mishra's Foundry. Yeah, we're just dead no matter what we do. We can, what? Yeah. Getting a little bored of soldiers as well. It was for me. It was actually probably the more duller of the new, archetypes that came out of MTG Bro standard. Just like very basic. I don't know how else to put it. I guess in the beginning I had a lot of fun with it, but it ran out of. My point is, it doesn't have that like. I can't just keep, whereas like the new mono red, I can play that like all day and not get bored and have a lot of fun matches. The soldiers deck, like I'll pick it up if I'm like trying to rank up in platinum early in the season, and then I just I get bored really quickly. Final match. Let's go. End on a victory. Make me a happy brewmaster. Oh. That's mono blue. No, not like this. Yep. Oh no. Oh. You don't see as much anymore, but it's still there. Thorn in my side. Wow, the Bankbuster gets down. That's cool. There's this new version that sacrificed some counter spells for that new crazy card draw spell. This can't be countered though, so I'm feeling okay about getting rid of the Jin. The only thing that I'm worried about is the phase out thing, slip out the back. Another amazing reason to play Void Rend. Bye-bye. Off you go, my friend. Got another one of those. Also the ward on the little Terra, Talarian Terra. The music from Cabana was sick. Cool. May even counter your card draw spell if you go for one. It's called Thirst for Knowledge or something. Thirst for Discovery. I never remember. There's two of them. There's one that does artifacts, one that does... Aha! Let's go for the Soul Partition. Now that it's tapped out, you know? Why not? Then we can safely play a Mightstone. Found another Void Rend. So far, looking good. I don't know why I passed the turn. I was going to draw a card with my Bankbuster, but thank you. Cool. One less. The new card I was talking about, it like draws you a card for each island you control or something crazy, and it costs like 6 mana or something. But you know, and then you're drawing like 6 cards. Still got the 2 mana for the ward. All part of my plan. Are we really wasting his resources? Pardon? Captain Viswire? Anybody home? We're going overtime. Okay. Not doing too good on the land sting, huh? Now we've got the 2 plus negate. If he goes for the slip out the back. Whew. I'm gonna hold up negate for some reason. I don't know, because maybe Bankbuster's better than negate. Yeah. While the shields are down, we get another card draw spell going. So now he's gonna have to play another Terror. And I'm starting to think I may need to just use my Void Rend, even though it's so good against the other copy of Hortigin that he's probably gonna draw at some point. And we need to discard these. Come on, we need to find an Urza. That's what I really want. There he is. Okay. So let's go for it. We've got the negate backup. Not that we need it. Like, it's only, it's only slip out the back. That's only my second Void Rend, dude. There's 2 more where that came from. There he is. Hello. Oof, that doesn't leave me with negate backup, so I shall just swing with the Bankbuster. Mr. Terra re-enters. One mana away from actually like insta-melding as he enters, which would have been epic. How many is that in a row, guys? Like, we missed the last one. Okay, good point. I lost the last match. Terrible, like, land situation. But otherwise, man, this is the most insane amount of melds in a row I've ever had. Like, and end kind of verdict on March of Swirling Mist. I think I like it. I've used it to save the Urza just a few too many times, and also just offensively stop things from attacking my Urza, once it's the Planeswalker. That I actually really think it should stay. What a sore loser, man. Is anybody home? Let's give him the old shaky fisty angry man. Captain Viswire, you just entered the BrewLab Hall of Shame. Womp womp womp. Not only are you playing the most annoying deck in the format, you're also a salty roper. Shame on you. Well, I think we can safely consider this another meld and a victory. I mean, if it times out, then it's victory regardless. But it's a safe bet that we would have melded Urza this time again. So. Boop. Oh, nice. Let's see if we can. Oh, yes. Because of the cost reduction from Urza and getting rid of the 2 cards that we didn't need, we were just able to also gain a bit of life along the way. He was there. He was just being a salty bitch. So sorry, my friend. You got taken one for the team. Okay, so, guys. Esper Meld. Everybody's playing Jeskai Meld. Everybody's playing, Rakdos Meld. Everybody's playing... No one's playing Esper Meld. And Void Rend is the truth. Haughty Jin. Graveyard Trespasser. Phyrexian Flesh Gorger. Get rid of Planeswalkers, enchantments, artifacts, you name it. Uncounterable. The card is just a freaking house right now. I think you should all definitely take this little list here for a spin. And let me know what you think. Because there's a lot of these 4-ofs, there's definitely some tinkering that can be done. But yeah, with the Soul Partition doubling also as a way of saving your own Urza. We've got the March. I've just been feeling very confident about how many times I've melded this guy. So yeah, let me know what you think in the comments. But that is going to be it for tonight's gameplay footage. Thank you all so much for watching and sticking with me through this little bit of a bumpy period through India. I will of course be seeing you all of something around the day after tomorrow, depending on what's going on my trip. And until then, this is Lone Fox from the BrewLab signing out. Peace, y'all.